money back because Jesus Christ, it's been almost 3 years. Where's my fucking game?
And hello, and welcome to the Tuesday night 6:45 stream, 6:45 p.m. Eastern stream on Twitch. This is Adventure Highways, Sleuths in Waterdeep. My name is Blake Komar, and I am the Dungeon Master for this game. I am happy to announce or to introduce our players for today. First and foremost, Brittany, tell us about yourself, and Zari.
Hi everyone, I'm Brittany Reichma. I play the Battlesmith Artificer Zari, and she keeps the group alive for the most part. Not necessarily safe, but alive.
Yeah, and there's going to be needing a lot of that very soon. Trust me, I know. I'm the DM. Next, right next to Brittany, we have Nick. Tell us about yourself and your character.
Hey, my name is Nick Norwood. I play the barbarian Steve Froman, middle-aged guy. He wears his pants most of the time, but he also provides most of the bad decisions for the group. So
It's understandable. Next, underneath Nick, right next to me on the screen, if you're watching, we have Kyle. Tell us about yourself and your character.
Hi, I'm Kyle. I play Brogan Naked Eye, failed pimp turned PI turned super apparently 9 million illegitimate children dad. I just, I'm just here for mostly drinking, some adventuring, but mostly drinking.
Yeah, this is like the worst bar ever. You're starting
I
to
know,
find.
right? Hating it.
Well, thanks for everyone who's been viewing, checking us out on Spotify, YouTube, and liking, subscribing, following. You all rock, and keep liking, subscribing, and following, and doing what you're doing. We're growing as a channel, and you can grow with us. It's all about growth, I think. So as we start moving forward, we are still in Waterdeep right now. Jeremy, our partial benefactor, I guess, the leader of the Thieves Guild, a mind flayer who has reformed himself after being reformed, a complete murder your way to the top thief and killer and eater of minds, has decided that you all are, after seeing your last season on Sleuths in Waterdeep, season 1 on Sending Stone Media, have decided that you are of value, and as he turns over a new leaf, he would like you to turn it with him, and has enlisted your help to go to a parallel dimension to a battle royale hosted by King Harold to find out why the Fomorians have been entering our realm. Normally they stay to the Fae, or they stay to somewhere outside in between the realms, in between the veils, somewhere in the ether. But now they are coming over and they are attacking, and there has to be a reason, and he believes that King Harold may know why. The only way to get an audience would be a dinner. The winners of the Battle Royale get a dinner with the king in his parallel dimension. And Jeremy says, well, after you've all been shopping at the mall and have bought all of the things you need, including pretzels and shoes and lemonades, of course, what more do you need from me before you go? What more could you ask for? What more can I grant you?
I would like some bling that's in the shape of 23, please.
23 bling. Fantastic. Fantastic. Mr. Black, grab me my gold teeth.
Yes.
And you see he runs out of the room.
Are his gold teeth just like a bunch of like tentacles that have like little rings on them, and he just like sprays and like shoots the rings at people?
Oh yeah, and as he grabs it, you see it is like it's almost like if you like put two gloves, douse them in gold and let them dry, like two rubber gloves, douse them in gold and let them dry and hung them over. So it literally looks like it's just hanging down with this gold. And he goes, "Here, put this on," and hands it to you.
Is it just like I don't have tentacles? But I'm like, I guess I'll put them on all of my fingers. Yeah, all of my fingers will now be blinged.
Yeah, as they're like locked in place, as it's like, and he goes, wait 1 second. I'm sorry. Grab Jeffrey real quick, Mr. Black. Grab Jeffrey and grab our chiseling tools and grab the beefcakes. They
Grab his
have the
buns.
blacksmith's tools. grab the beef. As this office is now getting more and more crowded, as the beefcakes are now crowding in, as the one walks by, looks at Zari and says, "Hey."
No.
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 And as you say no, goes on, and you see one of the beefcake women walks by and goes, "Zari, right? We met earlier today, didn't we?"
I'm out. I
I'm
go
a-
stand.
I'm gonna look at her and be like, "What's with your inflection? Is that a question? Am I this drunk?" Steve, help me out. What's happening?
I'm looking. Well, I've lost Jeremy. I'm looking Jeremy dead in the eyes. I'm gonna say, I need Jeffrey. Can you give me Jeffrey?
Jeffrey's on the way, I promise. But these beefcakes, Brogan, give your
No,
gloves to these beefcakes.
I think you misunderstand. I want Jeffrey, like ownership of Jeffrey.
Oh,
Oh.
I could probably arrange that. Is that a
Thank
prerequisite
you.
for you going to this next realm?
Of course it is.
Then yes, I could grant you
Yeah.
ownership. But Mr. Black, bring me Jeffrey.
We had Argyle, we had tall and short, and now it's Jeffrey. Yeah.
Jeffrey.
Yeah.
As Mr. Black brings Jeffrey in, you see that the beefcakes are sitting in the corner of this office with a mobile anvil and hammer, and they are banging the numbers 2 and 3 into these golden gloves that are like golden rubber gloves, essentially, that are going to go over your hands. And there's a 2 and a 3. So if you held them up, it would be a 2 and a 3. As the
23,
beefcakes looks
baby.
over and say, so Jeremy, is there anything else I can get for you? Or Zari, is there anything I can do for you?
The short sword and breastplate armor, please.
I'll work on that while you're gone. You know what my secret ingredient is?
Don't say love. Don't say love. Don't say love.
Love.
Please don't.
I'm gonna leave. Presumably, is there a bunch of them in this room?
There's like 6 of the beefcakes in there.
I'm gonna lean over to the one closest to me and be like, just keep trying, guys. She plays hard.
I'm gonna put the gloves on and then immediately put on a pair of shades and be like, maybe you guys should ask her to go to the danger zone.
Y'all, no.
As they walk out,
The
they're like,
flyover.
short sword, armor, gotcha. We're on the same wavelength, sorry. And they bring their
I think
mobile
we
anvil
are.
out as they go to leave. Mr. Black says, Jeffrey, you're here. Jeremy, what was it? Well, Mr. Black, I'm relinquishing your stewardship of Jeffrey. And you see Mr. Black stares at him and says, Why? Why are you relinquishing my... Well, no time to argue with me, Mr. Black. Jeffrey is now owned by that man, and points over to Steve.
I'm gonna say, thank you, boss man Jay. I'll point at him.
Looks at Jeffrey before he even has any time to say anything. He says, Jeffrey, no time for whining. Get that caboose over to that man right now, because he owns
That's right.
it.
Yeah, I
We
just
need armor for Jeffrey so he'll survive.
The caboose
Hopefully.
isn't gonna show up till 5 minutes later. 'Cause
I'm
every
gonna-
time Jeffrey walks.
I'm gonna ask Jeffrey how he is in a fight. Is he pretty capable?
I've never been in a fight. I drive the carriage.
Well, with those
We're
ham
getting
hocks,
away
you've been
from
in
the
a
fight
fight.
we were
You've been in
in.
a fight.
I
Those canned hams that you're
witnessed a
carrying
fight.
back there.
I don't know.
He
Give me a
witnessed a
weapon and we'll
fight.
see how good I am in a fight. I don't.
That's right.
Oh, Brogan reaches into his pack and pulls out a pair of juicy shorts that say Blam Booty on them, and he hands them to Jeffrey. You are now known as Blam Booty.
I'm
I
not a
don't know
woman,
where you
but
got
I'll put these
that's
on.
next season's Blam gear. I don't know where you got it already, but
You know what? I found some weird
Knock
stuff
off.
in that mall. Blam Booty.
And booty.
You can't.
I'm gonna
I'll
pull out
wear
a
it.
Blam shirt and give it to him. He's literally going to be a walking Blam advertisement now.
You know, they said, why don't you go to the big city and see the world? I said, sure. Now I'm owned by this guy. I'm wearing Blam booty shorts, and
You're living life, man.
You're sounding a little ungrateful here. I mean, I got you away from the creepy old guy.
no, sir, I'm not ungrateful. Don't punish me like he did. Let's just get on with it.
I can't even imagine what that would have entailed.
I don't want to. Nope. I put the rubber gloves on, and I'm like, don't worry, it's not going to be nearly as weird.
He sighs, looks at the floor, and then goes to turn away, and all you see behind is a billboard on his ass for Blam Booty.
Blam Booty.
And Jeremy says, well, if we're ready to open the portal, I think they're about to get ready in the opening ceremonies.
Let's do this.
Now, you're going to be teleported into his parallel dimension onto an island. Now, there is a magic field that should be enclosing on you, slower and slowly as it moves. You're going to hear a horn. It'll go toot toot, just like that. And as it goes toot toot, you'll hear the horn go, and that means it's closing in. And you don't know where it stops until it does, so you must be careful. Do not get caught by the magic field. It will hurt a lot. Well,
okay.
Sure, there's no one else who can go.
I just.
No, well,
No,
I already
no.
agreed with King Harold you would go, and I figured he knows what's going on with these. He's in between. He hangs out in between dimensions and things along that nature. So if these Fomorians were coming, well then, I think he would be the guy who would know all about it.
So he's seen our show.
We've
Well-
heard enough about these fallopians. We got to get in there.
Yes, he's been very excited about you coming over. And by the way, as soon as you show up, you'll see the surprise. Because this is a parallel dimension, which means if you're going there, well then, go on ahead. And he all of a sudden throws a stone against the ground, and you see a portal open up where it looks like you look in, you see an island essentially. And as you're looking at this island, you see in the center of it is almost like it's turrets and a castle keep with a gladiator arena in the center. And you see a bunch of blue portals around as you're looking into this portal. You see that there are probably like 15 blue portals in this circle that as you're looking through it, you see it in this keep. And he says,
It's the fallopian tubes. I've read about this.
no, these are not the fallopian tubes having to do with reproduction
Take me to
and female.
Thanos.
There's no Thanos on the other side. That's not even our trademark.
I shove Steve straight through. I cannot deal with the fallopian tubes.
As Zari goes straight through, Zari, you look
I shove
around.
Steve through.
You
going
push
in
Steve
first.
through. As Steve, you
Yes.
get pushed through by Zari immediately. You're the first
Zari's
one to
hands
go
are
through.
distinctly oily.
It's distinctly
Ooh.
oily to the point where as soon as you get to the other end on the sand and dirt that you're now standing on, as you look up, it's no longer a blue sky. It is a green sky.
Oh,
And-
great.
You see it is a black dirt and sand ground. And as you look around you, as your grease drips, you see that there are 15 other Steves, all of different varieties, now standing in this circle that have come through a portal.
Oh, no.
Are any other ones oiled? Because now that he's on
There's,
sand, he's like Sandy, like pecked and ab, just like
Here's the
hanging out
crazy
between
part.
sand
You
and
see
oil.
like big fat Steves, like
Sure.
that are wearing like paladins armors. You see
Yeah.
agile elf Steves that are carrying bows and that have quivers on their backs.
And still are
also have
slightly
hair,
fat for
too.
elves.
Yeah, and the elf one is definitely slippery still.
Dad bod elves.
Yeah, they're the grease elves, like how there's moon elves and like sun elves, and then there's grease elves.
Pastrami
It's
elves.
lightning.
Yeah.
I want it.
And as you step through that portal, that's what you see around. It's just different versions of yourself. You see a monk version that is doing high kicks that has a turtle shell on his back.
Oh,
Oh,
excellent.
so it's Master Roshi, the Steve.
Yeah, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Steve.
Nice.
Yeah,
Excellent.
It's Steve
Fat guy and a
Angelo.
half show.
Yeah.
Where's Jeffrey? Is Jeffrey through the portal with me?
Steve
All
Jeffrey's
right,
still back.
Let's go, booty blam. I'm gonna slap him on the booty. We're hopping in next.
As you and Jeffrey hop in next, you look around and you see that there are 15 versions of Steve around. But not only 15 versions of Steve, as you come through the portal, there are now 15 versions of Brogan that are now through there. And as you look, you see that there's a bard version of Brogan. There's a wizard version of Brogan. You see a version of Brogan that is sitting on a couch watching different channels on a television that is overweight and completely.
That's my guy right there.
Like this is an alternate dimension, meaning that all of the possibilities of Brogan that could have shown up have now shown up at this, and the different types and the different choices that would have made different
I'm
Brogans.
gonna lean into Jeffrey and be like, "Look, there's a bunch of us, but you're the only Jeffrey. You're special, big guy."
As you look, all the Jeffreys look exactly the same.
Oh my god, they're all caked
We're
up.
gonna lose Jeffrey.
Booty blam. Ah!
This is ass for days in this arena. As for days in this arena, there is no version of Jeffrey that you cannot rest a drink on his rear.
I'm gonna look over at Brogan and be like, looks like a Megan Thee Stallion video in here. What the heck?
We're taking all the Jeffries
It's
home.
just so
I
much
want all the
ass.
Jeffries.
Yeah.
I want 15 Jeffries when we leave. I'm gonna look at the line of Jeffries and be like, "You're all coming home with us."
Zari, you come through the portal?
I turn to Jeremy and go, make sure the blacksmith bros, or dudes, or whatever they call themselves,
The beefcakes.
use ooze rust be gone.
Ooh,
To get rid of
okay.
rust
Ooze
and
rust
to
be gone.
protect
Gotcha.
armor.
Should they put that on their
that's
chest?
the best stuff. No, that is highly acidic and will harm you.
Oh.
But it is great for your armor.
I'm now a humanitarian, so I will tell them not to do so. Blah, 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 blah.
One of the rings like hits you in the side of the face.
Yeah, the tentacles. It's
Okay. And Zari will grab AAA and jump through.
as you grab AAA and jump through, you get to the other side, and as you see, you look and you see many versions of Brogan, you see many versions of Steve, and you now see at the same time you're stepping through many versions of yourself, stepping through portals all around this arena. And as you are and you do, you start to look around and you see that not only are you different in many versions, but AAA is version in many different. Like, for instance, there's a ranger version of you that has a animal companion that is a live AAA, not a mechanical AAA.
Is there a corgi?
Yeah, I'm bored with her.
Yeah. You're like, that's the one you got to kill first, Zari, actually.
Yeah.
Is there a corgi version of AAA? Because that's the one I want.
Yeah, a were corgi, actually.
Yes.
There is a version of Zari and AAA where AAA is holding the leash, actually. So, like, we've got many versions going on here.
I hope not.
Yeah, there's a lot of alternate dimensions. For every choice or any way it could have turned out, things turned out, and for any possibility that could have shown up has shown up. As you hear a horn, you see someone walking up to the top of a throne in front of you all and says, "Welcome, I am King Harold. I am here for the blood sport, as you are all here for the blood sport. And possible answers, as all of your dimensions have possibly been invaded by the Fomorians. Ha ha ha. Well,
as he says that, I'm going to start air quoting, possibly Fomorians. Yeah, you have no idea. I'm not the dumb Brogan.
As all of the Brogans around you hear that in unison going on, like it's a complete...
Yeah,
I'm going to roll a d12 real quick to see how many actually... 3 others are doing it at the same time, enough that it makes enough noise that you can hear in unison your own voice going.
Perfect.
Nice.
He looks down and says, "Yes, possibly no. Well, I am King Harold. A pleasure to meet you all, and one group of you will have dinner with me to get some answers to your question. But first, I love blood sport." And you see him immediately, from his human form, he changes over into a very, very, very large wolf as he stands there. And you see him licking his fangs as he stands there. He's got his throne on his wolf head as he looks at you all and says, "In moments, all of you will be transported to different parts of the island. You are to kill all that are not you and your own. And when you have a chance, take a rest. But know the others may know you are there."
Does anyone else here think that looks kind of like Fenrir? Hey, Fenrir, is that you?
I am not Fenrir. I am Harold.
Are you sure?
Oh, I am 100% Brogans. All Brogans. I am not Fenrir. I am Harold, the king.
I'm out of game antler here. Does he look like Fenrir?
He looks exactly like Fenrir.
Hey, I'm pretty sure I kicked your ass once. I'm pretty sure I stood on the back of you and I kicked your ass.
Nope, none of you kicked my ass.
No. I remember because we had the old guy in the helmet on Steve. No. We kicked your ass.
No, none of you. Okay, fine. I am Fenrir. Yes, I am Fenrir. I was able to get saved and move to another dimension. and now I am here, king of a. I've been living for 150 years in this dimension.
Oh, that's a short time for you. Nice vacation, right?
So you went from ice giants to these ugly ass Fomorians? What a downgrade. Oh my god, Fenrir, your life is terrible.
This was not a downgrade. This was. I had no choice.
I'm straight roasting Fenrir in my like awful like 23 Michael Jordan setup. I'm
Yup.
like, you look terrible. Oh my
If it
god.
wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't like 12 other Brogans doing the same thing at once.
Yeah, we're all just
Yeah,
obnoxiously
just
roasting
yelling in
them.
a circle, screaming.
It's like all the chirpers from like White Men Can't Jump.
And you're just going to attack all the Brogans and be like, okay, that's out of the way. Now all you attack each other.
That's it. All of you kill everyone. I will see the winner for dinner.
I'm gonna
Better not
I'm gonna
be
say
saying
whoa
what I
whoa whoa
think you think.
guys. There's 15 copies of all of us, right?
Yes.
So there's 45 of us versus Wolfman King over here. Why don't we just attack King Guy?
Don't listen to him at
We
all.
No,
already
I'm just
beat him up
saying-
once.
Yes.
It makes a
Yes,
lot of
do it.
logic. Actually, no, there's 60 because technically there are 15 rather useless Jeffreys, but They're buddies. and with asses like that, they've got to be able to swing a hammer or something.
Yes,
Ham
I
sandwiches
did not
in
foresee
the
the
back.
Jeffrey thing happening. I didn't know. Jeffrey, this is nothing personal. I don't mean for you to die, but you must now. At least 14
Can I,
minutes.
can I make a roll to convince everybody to attack this guy?
You could try, sure.
Yes. I'll add
What
my
would it
flash
Give me a
be?
genius to
persuasion.
that.
Yeah.
A persuasion? Okay.
This is the
Uh,
time to crit. Here we go, Steve.
Plus 4
Yeah!
for 24.
That's not
As
bad.
all the Steves grab their different weapons, you see a wizard Steve grab a book from his bag. You see a druid Steve grab his staff and turn into a bear. You see a archer Steve grab his bow and start to ready an arrow. And I'm sure you take out your axe ready to
Oh, yeah.
attack. And
Absolutely.
as all the Steves are ready to attack, Fenrir yells, "Nope, that's it, everyone, we're good here. Good luck, and winner, winner, Fenrir dinner. Go!" And poof, everyone puffs into smoke. As
What?
a haze of smoke rolls out through the arena, the smoke clears, and you see you are on the shores of a beach. Jungle in front of you. Beachhead with endless ocean behind you.
Are we still with each other?
And yes, each of you are with each other. The 5 of you are together.
All right, we might want to mark ourselves or something so we know who's who.
All
Yeah,
right,
no,
guys.
that's actually that's a great idea.
This
I'm
is
gonna-
obviously.
I'm gonna reach
over.
over. I'm gonna like get some oil off my chest and reach over and go Simba on Zari. And she's got a thing of oil now on her forehead.
I'm gonna look at Steve and be like, no. No one else is 23. No one else looks anything like me. I am
I
the
start,
only one
I
that
start
looks
coming
like
over to Brogan going, nah, Sylvania.
As soon as he does that, I'm immediately like throwing grubs at him. I'm done with this. I'm like, get out of here,
Ari's
Pumbaa.
immediately wiping the oil off her forehead.
As long as the smudge is
It's
still there,
not
that's all that
coming off.
matters.
His sweat smells like blam. Like his sweat literally smells like blam.
All right. Well, let's not forget 2 things, guys. One, we're on a beach. We could totally just. I pull out the never-ending mug of beer. I'm like, we're good. This is vacation time. We can beat up Fenrir whenever we want. We already kicked his ass once. Didn't you hear all of me? We got this.
Love it.
I mean,
Well,
we can stay in one place and just set up traps for the people coming at us. That's always an idea.
We don't know that. Are they come like so? We're just on a beach. Is there any buildings anywhere here?
nothing to your left or your right that you can see. Most of it's like you can see probably about 400 feet to your left, 400 feet to your right of beachhead. That is a white sand, a clear blue water behind you. And as you look in front of you, you see all jungle.
Okay.
I'm
So it is
I'm
kind of
gonna
hard to
force
see
you.
anything but what's.
I'm
you know
gonna
what I mean?
pull out my magical radio and see if I can hear any conversations happening within whatever the range
Oh,
is.
the
Oh, you
boomers.
got the shower radio, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Awesome. You can hear a conversation happening. And you hear it's possibly and it's within a quarter mile, so you're gonna know that someone's within a quarter mile of you. You hear Carl tapping on a shower radio saying, "Is this thing on? Is this thing on?"
Carl, are you there? Carl, come in, Carl.
Is this thing on? Yeah. I'm here. Uh, or who are you?
Is our Carl with us? Like,
Your
am I
Carl
talking to
is
a
with
different
you,
Carl?
but sleeping right
Okay,
behind you.
I'm gonna say, have you seen the Hunger Games? I feel like we're in a Hunger Games style situation. We all need to get together and not fight for this island.
I'm very hungry. Yes, you're right. I do need a snack.
Oh, just put the receiver closer to your ear, Carl. Turn up the bell tone.
All the old people are the worst. It doesn't matter if it's Odin or if it's Carl.
That's the thing.
I
You can
just,
only have conversations with people over 50. That's the problem
yeah,
with this radio. So it's
it
like,
is the problem with this radio.
but you can tell it does give you the info at least that someone is within a quarter mile of your position.
I'm gonna say, okay. You guys ever see the movie The Hunger Games? Anybody? No.
As you look
Okay.
around
I'm
at a
pretty sure. I'm pretty
dragonborn
sure
in
we're
front of you.
meant to
They
fight. We're
shoot
meant to
arrows
fight
of
for
bread
this
at
island.
you.
You're gonna shoot
unless
arrows of bread at me? What did
Yeah,
you
like
say?
sticks of bread at you, and then like it's the Hunger Games, so you have to eat to win, or
Oh no,
Oh,
sad
hurtful.
child. Uh,
I
I'm
see
gonna
the
say-
Hunger Games in real life, actually.
I'm gonna say we should start making a fort.
Yay! I've seen. It's like Minecraft. Yay!
Yeah, we make a fort.
One
You
of my
see-
illegitimate kids plays this. Let's go, Broken
see-
style.
Okay.
Trees and plant life around you.
Okay.
That you can definitely start chopping down and moving through.
Ooh, are they palm trees?
Yeah, you got palm trees around, coconut
Oh,
trees.
I'm gonna take a coconut off, cut it in half, and immediately start pouring my beer into it, and just making like a little
Ooh.
tiki thing. I'm gonna take one of the little umbrellas. I'm gonna prop right up and be like, "You guys are doing great work, Jeffrey. I'm real proud of you. Go ahead and build this."
Zari, you're
build
a
it.
great fabricator. I have a question. If you could make me something for this thing we're about to embark on, all of these palm leaves and stuff, I would like a suit made out of them so that I blend in. Is that something
A
you could
ghillie
make?
suit?
Yeah, out of palm leaves.
Awesome.
Is that something you
Zari,
could
the
make?
artificer.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'd say we can try and make it. It'll be a roll from Zari to see if you can make it. And then, yeah, if you can make it, Zari, we're gonna add a plus. We can say a +5 to his stealth.
Okay.
All right, so this would be like a disguise kit.
Yeah, disguise kit. Go for it.
Yeah,
Roll a disguise
ridiculous.
kit with your either your intelligence probably.
Yeah, I rolled 12.
12. Are you able to give your what's it called?
Flash of genius to it. I can, yeah.
Do
I
you?
can use my reaction. Sure, I'll waste a second one.
Awesome. As you've made Steve a fantastic ghillie suit.
Oh, I'm gonna thank her so much. Like emphatically thank her. I'm gonna put it on, and as soon as I put it on, like the music, the movie Predator starts coming out of my radio.
Awesome.
Oh, real quick before Steve puts it on, I'm gonna scoop some oil off of him and start rubbing it on myself because I'm trying to tan.
As you're tanning, Jeffrey says, Brogan, before you really get into the second level of relaxation, I was cutting down some branches and some stuff, and I saw this chest over here. I thought you might be interested.
I feel like this is probably a trap. I'm not Pirate Brogan, but I'll give it a look. Okay.
No,
okay.
it's good, man, Jeffrey. It's good work. The bush says from the corner of from the edge of the woods.
Yeah, it's totally not a mimic.
Where'd that come from?
Yeah, where'd the chest come from?
All right, I'm gonna take my staff and like poke the chest and see if it like squeaks or says anything. Because I'm definitely thinking mimic.
Okay, you poke it, and nothing happens.
All right, I'll warn you, mimic chest. That's definitely a mimic, but might also just be a chest. If you bite me, I taste terrible and I'm covered in Steve oil. The choice is yours.
Very nice.
It tastes like lamb now.
The
As
chest
you
says, "Why does it
Be
smell
very
like hot
tasty.
dogs?"
Yeah.
I will go to open the chest.
You open the chest, and as it opens, the chest disappears and goes into the ethereal. And what was inside is now just sitting on the broken palm leaves and the sticks that were there. And you see a bomb. And it is
Like
just
what
a
kind of
lightable
bomb?
and throwable bomb. So as an action, a character can light this bomb and throw it at a point up to 60 feet away. Each creature within 5 feet of the point must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 3d6 fire damage.
Sweet.
Excellent.
I'll pick
So we've
that
got to
up.
collect
That
loot
works.
too. This is we're full on.
I like it. Thank you, Jeffrey. I'm gonna go back to now sitting on the beach. This is great, and I'll just put the bomb in my lap. I'm feeling good.
I'm
Whenever
going to
you
tell
guys are ready
Jeffrey
to
double
leave,
the
let me know.
rations tonight. Double the rations. Well done.
Thank you. That's really kind of you,
Yeah.
Bush. But
Yeah.
You're
My-
going to tan. At least fish while you tan.
Sure,
I'm going to start looking for more chests in our immediate area.
I'll
Yeah.
take a
definitely do so. Give me
I'll take
give me
a
a
sniff.
perception as you're looking around to see if you pick one
A
up.
perception. That's not
I'll do the
terrible.
same.
And roll me a stealth as you're going too, as this Bush.
Oh, of course.
Just to see,
Yeah,
you have
no.
+5 to your stealth roll.
Oh god. Oh, so +5. So 11.
That's,
Not
11.
terrible. Yeah.
What's the rule for fishing?
So you have an 11 on your stealth. It's a survival roll for you, Brogan, for fishing. Because you rolled a 6. +2, +5. So you have an 11 right now, Steve, which is really not that great, actually.
It's not wonderful. I understand. This bush, I'm still getting used to the suit. You know what I mean? It takes a minute
Yeah.
for it to like break in. It's making a lot of noise right now.
But
And
you
some of it's
do
like oiling
find
off of you.
a chest as you're looking around. It's about 80 paces down the beachhead, where like the corner of the beachhead meets meets some of the tree line.
Okay. I'm going
And
to open it.
As
Obviously.
you open it, you find a potion of healing.
A body oil? Oh, okay. Of healing. That's almost as good.
Same, but different.
Yeah, same but different.
Same, but different.
I'm gonna grab it and I'll put it in. I don't really because Steve's outfit doesn't have a lot of pockets. I'll put it in my backpack.
Ghillie suits totally have pockets. That's a thing because they have warmers on the inside. No. You would have a pocket.
Well, I don't know if she knew exactly what a ghillie suit was, so I just asked for a suit of palm
don't.
leaves.
I learned this today. I learned that today. So maybe,
so I'm
maybe
gonna.
not.
Steve is going to be very stealthy in getting back to his people.
There's a pocket in it.
And I want to hear if there's any other conversations going on the radio. Like I'm leaving like the radio kind of on
As
but
you
low.
get on the
you know what I mean?
radio, you actually now hear 2 different Carls on the radio.
Okay.
And they're actually both
He's
talking to
arguing
each
with
other,
you.
and you hear, hello? 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 Are you there? Yeah, it's Carl. No, I'm Carl. This is Carl. And you can
Excellent.
tell in some universe, somewhere in some dimension, both Carls picked the shower radio.
They did.
I believe that. We catch any fish?
With your survival of 10, you are able to catch a fish.
Yes.
And at this point, you start to
Oh,
hear.
I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to come up with some sort of scammy Facebook ad style advertisement to say into because every boomer can't help but respond to like, if this gets like, if you respond,
Nigerian
you're going to win.
prince.
You're going to win a free. Yeah, you need to send me $5,000 first, and then I will return to you money. I'm going to do something like that, but tell them they've got to come to our position. Boomers can't
Fantastic.
help but respond to that stuff.
And it's going to be over the shower radio.
Yeah.
As you can hear the chatter starting, and it's the clucking. They are very, very excited. As you hear Jeffrey from behind you saying, "Your shelter has been built, Master Brogan, Steve, and Zari, and sleeping Carl."
I'm going to look at it. What does it look like?
It's kind of like just a hut of almost like a teepee style hut where he had built out long log frames on a teepee, and then the rest is palm fronds around it.
Does it seem well built?
Enough that it could last you a day, probably.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to shore this up, Jeffrey.
I'll tie it up for sure.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
as he is tying it up, all of a sudden, out of the air, you hear a whistling as an arrow slams into one of the wooden fronds. After that arrow slams into one of the wooden fronds, all of a sudden, you see a fireball hit the tent that he has just built. As soon as the fireball hits, you see Jeffrey gets thrown backwards. And as Jeffrey gets thrown back, we are in initiative. I'm turning
around and pointing where the fireball came from. I'm going to say, if you hurt our Jeffrey, we're taking yours.
He just got thrown to the ground.
We're
as you look
this.
and you see
Jeffrey's on board. It's about to go down.
You see a wizard Brogan You see a bard Steve. You see a barbarian Carl and a archer Zari.
All right, I have an ability I picked up when I leveled up, so I have advantage on initiative now. So I'm going to roll twice.
Cool.
Oh, I clicked on. I think I clicked on the wrong Zari token.
No. It looked like it's
You
still popped
did,
up
but
to
it's
me in
okay.
the
That won't
order.
matter because
Yeah.
I'm rolling the tokens for the secondaries, so you're good.
Cool.
So 15.4 is what I got. Okay, it's in there. Good deal.
I wonder how Bard Steve would roll.
I am so upset right now. I just caught the fish. Didn't even. You know what? I really just wanted to eat something and drink my beer, and everyone's the worst.
Yeah, they are the worst, really, as they are now coming out of the woods, and you see they also have a sleeping Carl. Whatever had happened, this Carl has fallen asleep too.
What? Why are they attacking us? That's what I want to know. Like,
We were told to kill each other.
and then I convinced everybody not to.
Well, you convinced the Steves.
Yeah,
Look,
that's true.
Look, I'm dark green right now because I've been tanning. Obviously, my heart was not in this. I don't know what all the other brogans are doing, but I got a fish. I got a coconut drink. I'm having a good time. Everyone else is having a problem. My toes are in the water. My ass is in the sand. It's supposed to be a vacation.
That's what you think.
And you may still be able to persuade them further, Steve, case need be, depending,
Well, is this Steve? Did this Steve apparently attack us?
This Steve, the Bard, has not yet.
Okay, great.
Yeah, Steve the Bard is the last one in initiative order. The only ones to have attacked or done anything were the Brogan Wizard and the Archer Zari.
After Brogan Wizard shoots the fireball, I'm gonna look over, drink in hand, fish over here, like I'm getting ready to cook it, and be like, "What the hell?"
He's like,
What the
he looks
hell
at
in
you
hell?
and says, "What the hell, you? I'm sober."
Wow.
What?
From a deep alternate reality.
Time. Zari's just like, time, hold on, time.
That's
You're a
disgusting.
sober broken.
Yeah, I have a wife and 3 kids. We have a house together. I'm the chief of police where I'm from.
Okay, did you ever have a drinking problem?
I tried it once. I didn't like it.
All right, Zari, go to his universe. I'm trading you. We're done with this.
Okay. Hey, be nice to me. I keep your addiction going.
Yeah. You know what?
I enable your addictions.
So you just admitted to being the enabler, but you want the sober guy? That's it.
No, I'm
You
just
deserve-
shocked there's a sober one. I thought you all
You
would
deserve
be
to be
having an alcohol
Simbad.
problem.
Get her, Steve. Simba her again.
Sorry,
will
what do
dodge
you
as
do
soon
as you
as
look
that.
back, seeing this sober version of Brogan, seeing an archer Zari sitting there? She's got like paint on her face, like black makeup around her eyes, like she is a woodland tribal predator, ready to kill. You see, she has claws on her fingers. She has tassels on the leather coming off of her arms.
Oh yeah.
Bow drawn.
Wow. Okay, damn girl. I hope you have your AAA because you gonna need him.
You'll find
And
out.
It's a dinosaur, and you just don't know it because she's a ranger. Rah!
Because it's a clever girl.
Oh, exactly. Exactly.
And I will cast Firebolt at Rogan.
Awesome. As you cast your firebolt
No.
at the sober Brogan, you're shocked in what this Brogan is and who this Brogan is and why this Brogan is. The sober wizard Brogan. Do you flash of genius this at all?
No.
No, I get it. Your shock makes it go wide, and it starts to light a little bit of the tree next to sober Brogan on fire as this wizard stares at you and says, "Evil Zari, I will take you down as I have taken all the evil before me."
You won't. You won't. And I'll command
Evil's your
AAA.
boyfriend's name.
I'll command AAA to run up and tackle other me.
There we go. An 11 to
11
hit.
plus 4.
11 plus 4. So an 11 plus 4, that is 15. And she is wearing she has a 14 AC. So it's a shove, a tackle, or just for 7 damage.
Yeah, it'll just be an attack.
Awesome. All good.
So 7 plus 2, so 9 damage.
-9. Awesome. As she takes 9 damage and says, "Is that AAA?"
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. How inorganic.
Hey, you can't win them all, baby.
I don't She stares at you
Sorry.
open-mouthed. Very nice. Steve, you see Zari has engaged this party that has attacked at you.
Yeah. So I look like a bard. Zari looks like a druid, I'm assuming.
Like an archer, yeah,
or
an
a
archer,
Like an
ranger.
archer,
a druid,
okay.
yeah, like a woods lady.
And Brogan looks like a Brogan.
He's a
only
friggin'
sober and a
nerd.
wizard.
Yeah,
He's a nerd Brogan.
yeah.
I know that makes Brogan angry. How far away are they?
Oh, God, I'm so
They're
angry.
probably about 30 feet away, 35 feet away.
Oh,
At the
he's
tree
about
line.
to get this. He's about to get this. First, I'm going to point to the me who I think is still convinced that we're not fighting. And I'm going to be like, you, what does he have for an instrument? He's a bard.
As you look, he literally has a guitar on his back, like a guitar that he can pull off. It would be his
I'm gonna
axe,
say-
quote unquote.
I'm going to say, if you don't, yeah, his axe, nice. I like it. I'm going to say, if you don't want to catch any of this, start playing me a funky beat.
Oh, roll me an intimidation.
I'm gonna.
God, I hope it's
Uh,
good. Play that funky music, Steve boy. Play that funky
Oh, my
music,
intimidation
right?
is low. Hey, that's not 17.
That is pretty good. I'm just gonna roll a really quick wisdom against it, just to see what that turns out to be.
Lay down the boogie and play that Steve music till you
A
die.
6. And you will see when it comes to his turn exactly what he does.
Okay, I'm charging at Wizard Nerd Brogan because I know
Okay.
Brogan would be upset about Brogan being a
Oh,
nerd.
I'm gonna kill him on my
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah.
If you don't, I'm doing it.
I'm raging. Obviously, I've got my axe of the Fast and the Furious out, and he's gonna catch this. He's gonna catch these hands. Well, darn. Oh, actually, no. Do I get advantage when I first rage? How does that work?
When you're raging, you going reckless.
Reckless attacks?
Yeah, reckless. Yeah,
Reckless,
yeah.
you have advantage, but that means they'll also have advantage attacking you.
No, but they're not gonna live. They're not gonna live.
He won't get an
I
action.
love
Yeah.
it.
We're good.
As you literally with -8 plus your Fast and the Furious.
Well, hold on. Yeah, because I was gonna do the second attack and then just add it all up if I hit both. Ooh, I don't know if 14 is gonna do it though.
A 14
It is a
will, as this Brogan
He's
is
a
a
wizard.
wizard and is not wearing armor and only has a 12 AC.
And he's a bad
Get
wizard because he
off
casts
of my
fireball before
family.
mage armor.
All the family damage, as it's 18, 17,
24.
18, 19, 20, 21,
26, 28.
28 damage as you see this Brogan drop to the ground, literally.
I'm
Looking
gonna
up
point
at you.
at my Brogan and be like, "I got you.